Welcome back to Emporia and the Emporia Country Club for the final round of the Dynamic Disc Open. I'm Ian Anderson, joined by world champion Sarah Hokum, and it's familiar faces today, Sarah.
Yeah, man, it has been an eventful week here. We've got Katrina, Haley, Kona, and Macy out here battling this country club, and it's really, shaping up to be a two-horse race. Yeah. Although there is quite a battle here for third place as well. So we're going to see which one of these ladies wants to take the bull by the horns and bring home the bacon.
Love it. On to hole one out of ECC. Tell us about this one, Sarah.
975 feet. Players are going to throw a distance shot, trying to land in the center down this hill. The tee shot is where you get a lot of distance, and then you're throwing back up a hill to get you in position for that third shot, trying to get a birdie look. Should only be a couple hundred feet to get that look for a birdie four, but we'd have some pretty raging headwinds here, and we're going to see who's going to be able to manage this.
Thankfully, the card does throw pretty far, so we should have some pretty looks coming up. And Haley King on the box, I'm told, got to the tee 30 seconds before her tee time. Was just chilling in the car. She's like, oh, it's time to play? All right, let's ball.
No warm-up needed.
Nope. Looks to be ripping on a Zeus. Oh, no, I think she went Onyx.
Looking like they got a little cross tailwind, so that Onyx is going to fly really well with enough glide to get farther up that tee from that tee pad.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to our friends at Bushnell. We know that's 436 down the fairway. Katrina Allen, world champion, throwing a D2.
Put that up a little high. That needs to get down.
Nestle in that long stuff. Oh,
wow, that bit hard. She's pretty lucky she didn't get any kind of flare off that ground.
Don't always get that. Macy Walker, an absolute bomber out of Tennessee, ripping on her Sheriff.
Oh, that looks good.
Using that tailwind.
Everybody leaking a little left, but that's a great position, trying to throw up that hill on your next shot.
Yeah, for the backhand hyzer. Yeah, really opens it up. Kona Panis throwing an Emperor. Ooh. Oh, she doesn't like it.
That needs to come back. Needs to get over that bush.
Oh, my.
Oh, wait, it does.
Goodness. 501 feet, Sarah.
I think that's a record out here.
I think it is. Yeah, that was 50 feet past our drive yesterday. Kat going D2 again, second shot.
Right to the middle. That'll set her up nicely for that birdie look.
Sure will.
Just, 300 feet? No, maybe even 250.
Yeah, I think so. I think Renee got the range on that for us. We'll see when she approaches her lie. Macy. It's a good spin.
Still playing for that left to right tailwind, and that's bringing those discs back in nicely from right to left.
Hanging out there with Kat. Here is Haley going Zeus again. Or is it not again? For the first time this hole. Gets that down there.
Right at that top of that hill and just throwing down the hill on her third shot. And Kona just bombing off the tee.
Ridiculously far down here.
Showing her versatility, throwing that sidearm from that right side. And doesn't need much to keep up with everyone, even with that sidearm.
I mean, it's crazy. If she was feeling like getting aggressive, I feel like she could have got there with the backhand hyzer line.
Oh, really? Over the road?
Yeah, I mean, it's there for her. She throws that far. But taking the safe play, taking the guaranteed birdie this way. Pitched out, pitched up, and she'll have a putt for a 4.
Great approach.
Haley King going zone approach. That's got to go left.
She needs it to sit. Playing with that left OB outside the circle.
Hoping for better there. Macy, her third throw.
Ooh, right. Great shot. Great way to start. Kat looking for that to sit.
She was kind of in that bush yesterday. A little closer today.
Yeah, not quite as obstructed.
Haley King.
Looks like a layup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of did.
I don't know if she got any putting strokes in before the round, so that might have been her first.
That's her warm-up putt. Although, to give her credit, you probably don't want to go in those trees behind on a miss.
Oh.
Macy, speaking of misses, will miss her birdie putt. Yep. Putting. It's a hell of a thing.
Cat for birdie. Oh.
Never got that one up.
Ugh.
That didn't look good. Kona, let's see what she can make good. Birdied it yesterday with a huge putt. Oh, no.
Oh, man. We got some putting nerves here on this green.
Yep. Early league card jitters.
Thankfully, all those putts were for birdie.
That's true, huh? Yeah.
So, tap-ins for par? Well, I'll take it.
Yeah. You know, Kona was hoping for a lot better after that 500-foot drive.
Yeah, half the whole distance on the first shot.
Yeah. There are your par tap-ins.
Haley now with her second putt of the day.
I think she's warmed up now. She's feeling it. That was a good confidence builder right there, that 2-3 footer.
Right?
You know?
I mean,
gotta love it. And you gotta love how far Kona Panis throws. What? She didn't like it for a second.
500 feet. Wow. I mean, sometimes those like slight yanks are the ones that definitely go the furthest.
Right? Yeah, you hold on to a little longer.
Whoops. Oh, wait. That's pretty good. On to hole 2, par 4, 557 feet. Players are going to throw a distance shot off the tee, trying to land in this center, but not leak into that left OB. And then throwing an approach shot from left to right, trying to approach this slightly sloped green with OB behind it.
Yeah, we saw a cat go long on the OB approach yesterday, so it definitely can come into play, lurking back there with those flags. Haley has the box.
Oh, that looks good. Doesn't have to bite off too much, and it's getting most of the way up that hill just on a pure hyzer.
Yeah. Katrina following that up with a D2.
Ooh, that is a miss.
Don't go in
Get
there.
out of there.
Ooh, that thing is, there's no going through that tree.
Well, that's going to be tough to save par from there. She's going to have to pitch out and throw a perfect approach shot.
You called it. Macy getting danced
Same
by the wind.
issue.
Get out. Oh, my goodness.
That tailwind just keeping everything a little straight.
Mm-hmm. Kona going Emperor.
Can she make the adjustment? Oh, yeah. There we go. Right next to Haley, maybe a little further. It's like she bit off just a little bit more. Cat having to pitch out.
Yep, nothing doing from inside that tree.
And it's blind to approach that green. It's very difficult to tell the distance.
Hey, she can just see the flag over the hill, just left of that tree.
With the trusty M2, that needs to get right.
And get. Oh, it's pretty good.
Just up. Okay, she's inside the circle.
Macy going around the outside with the forehand.
This is certainly the more simple play.
Oh,
koozie.
Simmer
Oh my gosh.
down now.
Wow, that came in hot.
Oh, man.
And with that tailwind, just pushed it long.
Oh, that's what it was.
Haley looking to make the adjustment.
Tossing her Raptor over there.
Same result, really.
Mm-hmm.
Playing right into that headwind on the putt.
Kona, after that monster drive, has this left for an up.
Ooh, that looks good.
Oh, my gosh.
Everybody pushing long. Those are going to be some long birdie putts.
Those tailwinds giving them a little extra help they might maybe not be planning for. Kona coming back up the hill into a headwind for the birdie.
Man, that wind is pushing. What do you think, like 25?
Yeah, it's got to be if those flags don't move unless it's at least 20. Macy?
Smart layup.
Yeah, it was. Haley King back into the headwind as well.
Wow, it is ripping. Good bid. Really clean release.
Katrina
Ooh, Cat does not like it.
trying to get comfortable for the par save.
The tailwind. Wow, great putt. Wonderful par save.
Well done by Kat. No harm, no foul after the tree drive, you know?
That's showing that's a veteran move. Pitching out and then still executing to save that par. Everybody else with those long birdie looks and nobody able to capitalize on it in this wind. And Kat just getting the same score.
She'll remain just one back of Haley King. Macy one in front of Kona. Some cool battles going down. Heather Young was kind of doing some stuff on the chase card too.
Oh yeah?
I think she was playing pretty well, so that'll relevant later. Spin by Cat.
Sending the chains. And fist bump. She's a little fired up.
On to hole 3, par 4. Pretty gettable par 4.
Yeah, this is one of the softer holes out here, 489 feet. Players are going to throw either around the outside on the right, a sidearm through on the left side, or pump something up the middle, trying to get an eagle look. And honestly, everybody on this card has that ability to throw it all the way down this hill and get themselves that look. Now, will they take the risk? We've got a ripping tailwind, so it's primed and ready for these women to try to get this park job.
Cat got real close yesterday. We had like maybe a 50-footer for eagle.
Yeah, I mean, it's there for the taking.
Haley King. She's taking a different line than yesterday, Sarah. She went outside yesterday, remember?
She did. And the middle route cost her a little bit. However, she's still able to get down for that birdie look.
Yeah, nothing in her way now. Cat?
Same shot and same little miss, tickling that pine tree, not getting a fully clean shot.
Macy going to opt for the forehand play. It's a much bigger gap.
Also, probably not getting to the green, but
right,
guaranteeing that she's getting distance and making that second shot easier.
Yeah, just be right around 100 from the basket from there. Kona Panis. Looks like her leopard 3.
Ooh. Oh. Different gap.
Go, man.
A little bit low. Tailwind did not help.
A couple more feet of elevation, and that thing was going some great places. This is Haley's up.
The tail of the approach shot here, that needs to sit. There is OB left and deep on this hole, which is really easy to hit on the approach shot.
Katrina. That tailwind just knocking them out of the air.
Very technical on the approach.
Let's see if Macy can get it there.
Once again, a little short, but that one a little bit shorter putt.
Yeah. Kona Panis.
Oh, she needs to get down.
No.
Ooh, that's going to be outside the circle. But this is the birdie look. She doesn't like it.
Rightfully so. Look at that flag ripping.
Being patient, waiting for the wind she wants. And just says, okay, I'm just going to pitch it up.
Yeah. Almost floated it in.
That is always an option with these wins. Sometimes you're
Right.
laying it up and it just picks up and goes in the basket anyway.
Katrina.
But not that one.
That is an opportunity missed for her. Let's see if Haley can put a stroke on her. Nobody wants it right now.
They are just trading pars. But Macy with the birdie look.
Let's see if this will give her a little bit of cushion for third place.
In the bucket. The young star showing us how it's done.
Talking about her, it's been fun just to see her just pop on the scene and hang.
Oh, yeah. She did it at Women's Nationals last year, too. I had not met her before that, and she just came on fire and played really consistent. Plays way over her rating.
She got a super well-rounded game, and she seems like she has like a lot of want out there. Just really battling, really competitive. It's really fun to see. Love to see a little fire, getting excited out there.
Really clean putt.
Yeah, she does. We'll kick it off to our sponsors. We'll be right back with some more FPO League card action in Emporia.
When I walk up to the tee, I have these game plans. I think I'm gonna land in these same areas every single time, but you never know. Having the Bushnell rangefinder, no matter where I land, gives me that extra level of confidence.
Back to the action, and we are looking at hole 4, Sarah.
par 3, 423 feet. This one takes a big shot off the tee to get a birdie look. In this wind, it's a right to left headwind. So it'll be tough to get to this one, but players are going to throw over this green on the right as far as they can, looking to just nestle it right next to the basket in this grove of trees. There is OB left, and that right green can come into play.
Macy going defender, and that left to right is just smashing that hyzer down.
And she threw it really low. I think that's a really smart play in wind like this. Never getting it up in the wind to just let the wind do as it will.
Let's see if Haley got a wind read off of Macy.
That looks pretty good. It's going to have struggle to get left in
Look
that
what it
wind.
hyzer. It just goes, the minute it gets any hyzer angle, it just gets straight down.
Yeah, this is making this line adjustment is a little scary because you really need to throw it at the basket instead of over the green like you might normally do. Like we see this happening when, Kat's throwing over the green, but it's not going to get left.
And then it gets, yep.
Well, I guess that was pretty far left.
That was decently left, yeah. Kat made it work. Kona?
There it is. But kind of getting beat down.
They're not getting the distance we're used to. They easily clear to this creek most days.
Yeah, with this ripping wind and Kona here having to play this wind and not let it leak too far right.
Oh, that was well done.
Yeah, that's a good touch.
Nice approach. Haley, normally well on the other side of the creek, but pitches up nicely for the par. Macy from just a little bit closer.
Kat with the closest bid, but not looking to make that one in this wind.
Yeah.
So no birdies here, and none yesterday either.
Yeah, this hole might need a tweak.
Or we need a tailwind. Mother Nature, let's go.
One of those things you can count on.
Nice putt from Macy.
Absolutely. Great par save. The rest of the gang should be doing the same here in a second. Kona with the first of those after a great forehand approach.
Another par in the basket. Scorecard's looking a little boring, honestly.
Look at that thing.
Lots of pars.
You almost don't mind boring out here at ECC. There's so much OB to find.
And in this wind, it's not necessarily about scoring. It's more about not messing up. Getting those pars, moving on. But with the way Katrina and Haley play this course, it's going to take more than pars to come home with the title.
No doubt. Macy with a great putt. Save her par. I'd love to see it. On to hole 5 and a really tough par 4 with that pinching fairway isn't just ugh.
Pinching fairway and a raging headwind. This is incredibly challenging. In this wind, this is going to be a really tough birdie, even though it's only 521 feet. Players are going to try to get to close to these trees as possible. And they're going to have to make a decision. As the fairway tapers, they're going to want to go either hyzer around the outside on either side or straight up the gut. But that wind is going to be pushing them out of bounds all the time.
Macy Walker with a...
That needs to come back.
Oh my gosh. Will it?
Wind is pushing it straight.
Okay.
Whew. Other players are going to get a nice read off of that inbound shot.
Haley King.
Ooh, that's pretty high. Haley does not like it.
Oh my.
Needs to get down.
That didn't drift left as far as I thought it would.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened, but she is still safe, even though she didn't like it.
And look at Kat throwing it into a ripping wind.
A little bit of question in her mind. How's she going to execute this shot? Players throwing discs that they probably don't throw very often.
I don't recognize this white one from Kat.
I'm going to guess it's an X1.
Yeah, that's a good guess. Yeah.
Maybe a D1.
Kona?
Kona doesn't like it either. Puts it up in the wind. But, I mean, that's the best shot of the 4.
That's great. Lined up that alley perfectly, too. Haley's going around the outside with a Raptor.
Ooh, that needs to get right.
Fighting against the wind to come back, but... Okay.
So many of those shots just end up straight. But she put enough hyzer on that to keep it in the bounds.
Yeah, she didn't get greedy there. Macy? Do it. Go.
Get the skip.
Go.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, man. I was clenching there.
That was drama. Kona Panis, after a great drive, has this for a second.
Throwing an overstable mid. Wants it to get just in front of that tree, and she's got a putt at it.
Love it. Cat, just 245 to the basket.
With the overstable fairway around the outside. Ooh, man, that's a great shot.
There's a birdie, and there is a tie, and this randomly goes in for Haley.
Man, look at those flags.
This upshot looks
Pretty good.
Yeah, she threw it well, but I'm just trying to stare into that wind, and
Nobody wants to throw that
does
shot.
not look fun. Kona for birdie. She will take a par.
Yeah, just getting it under the basket, leaving yourself really, really short putts, and hopefully tailwind putts.
Mm-hmm. Macy Walker for the 3.
She's like, what was that?
I think it came out on Annie and just got smacked out of the air.
Yeah, we don't know either, Macy.
Haley!
Oh, no.
So that's going to be the first bogey of the card.
Yeah, a little misstep. Letting Katrina in for the tie.
Not even
Oh
that.
my gosh.
She's got the lead now.
Oh,
We got
two-stroke swing.
Two-stroke swing after Haley eventually
All
drops in
right.
the bogey. But yeah, that was also exciting.
Yeah, and Cat's putt.
Uh-huh.
Cat's putt. A little high, but sticks in the veteran.
Yeah, I was worried that was going to blow right back out.
Yeah, in this wind, it could happen.
Macy dropping in a par after her putt got just smacked out of the air. And here is the first bogey for the card. That took a while.
In this wind, that's pretty impressive.
I'm impressed for sure. And here is Kat driving, which will lead to a 2-stroke swing for her, and now a 1-stroke lead over Haley King. On to hole 6. So I was talking to EMAC about this last night, and it's the kind of like the beach hole at USDGC was his inspiration for this one.
Okay, a little further and a little further uphill.
Further and further uphill, but the shape is there, the out of
Okay.
bounds are there, you know.
I can see it well. So we're here at hole 7 at USDGC.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
The water on the left.
Uh-huh.
Well, in this case, it's just OB. With this little corner pocket. Takes a huge distance drive to get up there, and it needs to be pushing left, but not too early to leak into the OB. In this headwind, it's going to take a lot of power. I'm thinking the ladies are going to play it a little bit more conservative today.
Katrina Allen. Keeping it nice and low so it's not going to fade OB. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, she's not happy with that one.
No, it's going to take a little bit of work to get that par. Macy Walker, that's going left. Hit something. Hit something. I didn't see it. Did you?
I think that's OB.
You think it's OB? Okay. I didn't see the thing.
Maybe
we'll
not.
See. We'll see. Kona Panis. Whoa.
Air bounce.
Whoa. Okay.
Park City.
335 uphill in the
it's playing
crazy
like
wind.
That was like 400 feet of power to get there.
Kona is impressive. Haley King also very
Speaking
impressive.
of power.
Get there, Haley.
Uh-oh, that's early.
Oh no, the nasty cut roll OB.
Now another misstep, 2 in 2 holes.
Oh my goodness.
Kat pitching it around, getting herself a look.
Like to be closer.
Yeah, it's definitely a putt. And it looks like Macy's inbounds.
I think so.
Oh, that's a lucky tree hit.
Throwing an upshot.
Oh, crafty little skipper.
That was lovely. She's got all the tricks in the bag. Haley King throwing 4 par.
Oh, I thought she made that.
It was online, wasn't it? So good. Cat for the par save. Ooh, that is going to bogey just after taking the lead.
Well, I mean,
Haley's going to bogey too.
they are just playing the match game.
What a birdie.
Wow, Kona showing us how it's done.
That's a strokes on folks hole right there with a birdie.
Without a doubt.
Anybody else get that one yesterday?
Playing as the second most difficult hole and no other birdies. So Kona, the lone wolf.
That's got to feel good when you're like the only person to do it that day.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Macy dropping in. It looks like she did go OB on the drive. I missed that
Oh,
marker.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was wondering how that
Yeah.
didn't go OB, but
Yeah, it was.
sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, for sure. It happens. Kona, 2 strokes on the card.
Man, if she could have done that a couple rounds earlier, she'd be here in contention as well, the way she's throwing the disc.
Accurate. We'll kick it off to our sponsors. We'll be right back with some hole 7 action.
Passion is more than fiery emotion. It feeds the spark to start your day. It fuels your obsessions. It inspires your dreams. Passion challenges your fears, and it repeatedly bathes you in sweat until you are transformed into a new, better you. Disc golf isn't just your passion, it's ours too.
You've seen them in the hands of professionals, helping them compete at the highest level. Whale Sacks is a female-owned small business, handmade in the USA. We are dedicated to outstanding grip for all disc golfers.
On to hole 7, Sarah. I like this hole out here.
Yes, I do too. 515 feet, throwing over this fairway, OB fairway off the tee. Try not to leak left into this OB pathway. Trying to get just beyond this gully. Somewhere about here is a great drive. And then 220 feet to approach the pin into this kind of grove of trees slightly uphill. Players are going to have a left to right wind to contend with. So that's going to push them into that fairway if they get the disc turned at all, but it's also going to keep them out of that left path off the tee.
Let's see what they got for us. Kona Panis on the box, rightfully so, after taking 2 strokes from the card on the last hole. That is one of her emperors, and that is high.
Hit that tree. Hit that. Oh, nope.
Maybe it's short enough? Not when you're Kona Panis, it's not. Oh. That is unfortunately out of
Disappointing. I
bounds.
thought she was going to make a run at that third place, but she's still there.
Mm-hmm.
After playing so well so far.
Cat.
Making a oh, wow, that's way up there.
Whoa. Macy Walker with a defender.
That's a great shot. There's the one we're all looking for.
Yeah, center
Mostly
cut.
in the middle, leaving her a backhand line up that hill.
Haley King sitting 1 back of the lead. Is it going to turn enough?
I think it's going to stay in bounds, but it's going to be, right behind that tree. Right next to Kat, actually.
Yeah, I think so. Options on the approach. Here is an upshot from Kona, throwing 3 after the OB drive. Get over there. Get over there.
Just outside the circle
40-footer coming for the par save.
with a tailwind.
Haley King opting for the backhand play.
She's got a little tricky lie here, trying to miss that tree with her hand.
That looks scary.
Man, I hate watching those.
Macy, after a great drive, her second. Oh, it's leaking.
That wind pushing it right.
Oh, you can see the banners, right?
Yeah, it is still raging. Bound to get worse as the day continues.
Cat throwing into that left or right and kind of getting smacked down a little earlier than planned, probably.
Yeah, but I like that play with the hyzer. And it's a more stable, like a faster disc than she would normally throw from that distance.
Kona 4 par, but she is just laying up for bogey smartly.
Nobody wants that headwind putt on the way back.
No.
Speaking of headwind putts.
This is Macy's. Good jump up.
Yeah. Maybe just a placement putt.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it, honestly. Cat, 4 birdie. And a stroke on the card.
Send it. She's got it. Right in the center chains. There's the birdie she's been looking for.
Right before that putt, I sidled up to Casey White. I go, you think she's going to make it? And he goes, oh, yeah, definitely.
Kat is number 1 in bounce back. So if she's getting a bogey, she's bound to do something cool next. Haley also making good on the birdie.
Oh, not a stroke on the card as Haley matches, excuse me. Kat will maintain a 1-stroke lead. Macy trying to save par. Good putt.
Yeah, and this plays as one of the easier holes. Half the field is getting this birdie.
Our card keeping pace with that stat. Has half of them card in the 3. Cat still one out in front after a great putt. That was perfect.
Showing pure balance. Holding her follow through all the way to the chains.
Signature Cat form onto a very interesting, kind of fun par 5.
Yeah,
Scary too.
Yeah, 900 feet. There's a tailwind. It's probably pushing right to left. So players are going to kind of throw it out over the OB on the right, looking to land into this middle of the fairway. And then they're going to throw up the hill and hopefully back down the hill a little bit on that second shot. And then this third shot, the OB gets a little bit tighter on the right side and the left side. It's really playing to a left to right sidearm approach to get the birdie.
Katrina Allen.
Throwing it well over the OB, hoping to not get that push left.
Looks high.
Not making that adjustment for the wind. We'll see if Haley can use that to her advantage.
Looks to be going to her Zeus.
Ooh, that might be a little low.
Oh my gosh. Overcorrection, but honestly, that wasn't that far from being great.
Really close.
It lands on the path. She's in business. Macy, see if she can get a
That looks
Goldilocks
pretty
throw.
good, but that
Dig.
tailwind is pushing it
Dig.
again.
Dig.
No. Okay, Kona. Show us your genius skills. Combination of all three of those shots.
Going Emperor.
There it is.
I think you're right.
Low enough, but not. Yeah. There we go. And not too flat to go straight.
Man, the fairway is big, but it is harder than it looks to get one inbounds on this. With that wind, everything. Heiser and skipping OB. Haley throwing 3.
Low shot, but oh no, that is a lot of ground action. Okay. Whew.
Top of the hill is kind of the goal on the second shot at a minimum, and she's done that. Kona throwing.
This is a technical line for a backhand.
She threw it amazingly yesterday. This is leaking a little left, though.
That looks like trouble.
Oh.
Well, now she joins the rest of the card with an OB stroke on this hole.
Didn't want to be left out. Macy throwing 3 after the OB drive. Going to fender forehand.
That looks great. Smart play, overstable, up the hill. No chance.
Bonus roll.
Yeah, no chance to go out of bounds. Kat is going to probably have the same line, but throwing her putter.
Smart play.
Or that's a mid, actually.
I think it's the
That's her
M2, right?
M2, yeah.
I
I think that's, absolutely. Getting greedy now at this point is not the play. Even that leaked pretty far left.
Isn't it what? This fairway is...
It's wide when it's not windy, but when it's windy, this thing becomes needs incredible precision.
Haley smashing that Raptor right at the OB, but it comes back just in time.
And some bonus rolls with that tailwind.
Macy.
Ooh, this is in range.
Throwing 4. Trying to salvage the par after the OB drive.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, no! She got ninja branched.
What?
That looks so good.
Kat getting to utilize her sidearm. Needs to get left. That wind is going to push it.
Curl back.
Little crosswind.
Makeable putt. For the 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kona?
Flexing sidearm. Ooh.
Don't do...
Come on. Come on.
No.
Oh, for the second out of bounds in a row. She started this hole so good.
Mm-hmm. Well, throwing again from just a little bit closer. Goes back to the sidearm play.
Makes the adjustment. Throws it long and has a difficult headwind in her future.
Macy, just 81 left to the basket, will pitch up and take a 6.
Nice touch.
Mm-hmm. Kona coming back. It's either a 6 or a 7. Forgive me. Oh.
The leg kick. Looking for it to go left.
Yeah.
The wind says nope.
Haley?
Whew, there's the putting stroke.
Oh my goodness.
There she is, folks. Haley King has arrived. Only 8 holes late.
What a par save after an OB drive. Kat trying to do the same thing.
Whew, this is not a putt most people want for par, but she cans it. matching Haley. Feeling some inspiration.
Impressive par saves from those two.
Kat not letting Haley get away from her here.
Mm-hmm. Macy coming back.
A little high, but in the pin.
Mm-hmm. That should work for a bogey for her. Not too bad. And Kona dropping in a higher number than desired. And a triple. After getting off the tee so clean, that really hurts, I'm sure.
You can't lose focus for 1 second on this hole or it'll bite you.
True words. And a great spin from Haley King to save her par, maintain that 1-stroke lead over Katrina Allen. She's going to need it on this one, Sarah. Ooh.
Yeah, man. Par 5, actually one of my favorite holes. 649 feet with this gap shot off the tee. It's downhill. Players are going to want to make sure they're throwing something really straight, maybe even a slight turn to keep it in the center of this fairway without it leaking left or turning over right into the OB. The sidearm play also works here, but also leaks into the right. The next shot's going to be coming around this corner, or players will play it straight just to get a look at this pin. The pin tapers into this tiny little woods area, and it's a very gettable birdie, but it's going to take some precision off the tee, a decision on that second shot, and then a skilled third shot.
One of the more intimidating tee shots out here. I feel like you're throwing over OB the whole way until you get to that wall. You got this tiny tunnel.
Left to right headwind, but you don't feel it much in that tunnel, which is actually makes that shot much easier. Kat in a pretty good position to pitch around the corner.
Looks like she just went for that M2 again.
Great shot.
Haley King.
Ooh, that looks really good. Getting a lot of distance right in the middle. She'll be able to get well around that corner on her second shot.
Love that one. And Macy threw this incredibly well yesterday. Can she follow it up?
Ooh, little extra turn. It's going to cut roll.
Inbounds, though.
To the middle.
All right. So shorter than yesterday, but inbounds, and she'll take it. This is a Leopard 3 from Kona Panis.
Ooh,
Fortunate
that
skip
needs to
OB
sit.
yesterday. Don't do it
That
again.
needs to sit. Oh, a little bit lower, making the adjustment. Really great result.
Here is Macy Walker. Second shot.
Oh, a little slip.
Oh, it didn't cost her, though.
No, perfectly executed.
That's a great second shot.
And there is that OB deep, so it is intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Players may not even want to try to get right.
Yeah, depth-wise, the fairway is so tiny up here. Look at that
And
great
that looks
shot
great.
by Kona.
Yeah, right in position, just a couple hundred feet to the pin.
Tougher angle for Kat. Let's see how far she can get around the corner.
Pure hyzer. Ooh. Looked a little early.
Everyone's biting off your game here, Sarah. 4 forehands.
Another pure hyzer. Ooh, this looks really good.
Dang, Haley.
Way up there.
That's going to make for a really easy birdie.
We shall see.
Should be in the cards for all 4 of our ladies on the league card. First up, Macy Walker with the approach.
It's a little bit high
Hit something.
coming in there.
Hit something. Oh, good tree.
Oh, hit something pretty close to the pin.
Nice.
Kat needs a slight turn, one of her specialties. Ooh, that's really beautiful.
Wonderfully thrown. Kona's going to go to the forehand approach.
It does kind of slope left to right, so this is going to be super touchy to keep it next to the basket.
Yeah, I feel like this sets up a little nicer for the backhand.
And she's going to have
Found
some
that.
work to do. There's a lot of ivy back there, too.
There is. Oh, some solid foreshadowing with the slope there. You didn't even know.
Well, I've been there a
Yeah.
few times.
Kona coming back up the hill for the birdie. This would be a great make.
Get it. Oh, well, she's hitting metal.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it close. Macy for the birdie look.
And she is putting some distance between herself and Kona right now. All of a sudden, 4 strokes ahead. Like I mentioned earlier, Heather Young is going to be the one she's battling down the stretch. So I'll keep you abreast of those scores as they become relevant. Our 2 ladies at the top, though, will not be caught. Who's going to win? We'll find out.
They are just battling back and
It
forth.
is incredible.
And they're so close.
Look at their scores over the last 4 holes. They're exactly the same.
Matchy match. Kat getting the birdie as well. Kona tapping out the par. Really great show of skill for this final hole of the front nine.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all knotted up.
That they are. He's spinning home the bird. I'd love to see it. Sarah, that is all we got for part 1. We're going to crown a winner in part 2.
I'm so excited.
Can't wait.